Hi guys, you're here with Jen, the Taxidermy Witch, and we're doing our second video on the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck because it's so perfect with taxidermy and with me. I love animals, I love spirits, and I love animal spirits. So, we left off at the mouse. So make sure to check out the video before this to see the mouse, the earthworm, and the bear. And our next card is the rabbit. And I'm in love with the illustration. I love that the rabbit is black and gray and that behind it there's this gorgeous red to purple sunset. Oh, really in love with this card just visually. And let's talk about the rabbit. So in the book, the illustrations don't have color. So you get kind of a cool illustration just seeing them as black and gray, I think. So let's talk about the rabbit. Afraid of everything, overwhelmed and frozen. That describes a rabbit perfectly. If you ever see, and here in the Northwest we have rabbits all over the yard and such, if you ever see them, they just freeze. And they are afraid of everything. And it seems that becoming frozen is something you do because you're overwhelmed. So that all makes sense. The rabbit loves to remind his friends that someday the eagle will swoop down and eat him. He talks and talks and talks about it, so loudly in fact, that one day the eagle hears and thanks him for the great idea. Rabbit energy is alive when we are scared, most often about the future, and we become our own worst enemy. We spin up a dust cloud of fear and then complain to others that we are lost. Notice your thoughts and words. Oh, rabbit, they shape your destiny. When in balance, sensitive, problem solver, and a good listener. When out of balance, over-explains, talks fast. How to bring into balance. A day of silence. Alright, that was the Wild Unknown on the rabbit. These cards make so much sense. After you hear this little snippet of story and you look at the card and you read through the books, it's going to be so much easier to remember that story when you go to read these cards. Just get into it. Feel what it means to you, you know? Now we're talking about the raccoon. In my childhood here in the Northwest, we have so many raccoons. One time, and for many years, my mother, Peggy, she would have problems with raccoons getting their heads stuck in our Halloween pumpkins. And I'm going to have to ask her if she still has those pictures from, you know, the mid-80s, the mid-1980s of raccoons with pumpkins on their heads. Because, oh my gosh, they must have been in there just trying to eat them, and then Peggy found them, they couldn't get their heads out, and they were, oh, they're scavengers. They're really cool, though. And here we go. Raccoons. Talented, shadowy, in hiding. Raccoon energy is at play within all artists. To greater or lesser degrees at best, it indicates talent, tenacity, and skillfulness with a particular instrument or creative tool. Its shadow side points to an unresolved issue around self-image and success. Sometimes using a stage name or wearing a mask works in an artist's favor. Other times it limits creativity. Am I who my audience thinks I am? What if I am ready to grow into something more? Raccoon energy won't let us off the hook until this creative ego fear is resolved. And I have to say, right now it's 3:33 a.m. Or it's about to change. Right now it's 3:32. When in balance, generous friend, exceptional artist. When out of balance, competitive, starving artist. Bring into balance, make new work. Oh, it just changed to 3:33 and we're on the fox. It literally just changed. So I feel like the fox must be something special. Back talking about the raccoon though, see how they have a mask on their eyes? That's natural. They're a naturally masked animal. Alright, it's 3:33 and we're talking about the fox. I just brought home my white fox coat from my mother's house because I told you guys that I would show you my taxidermy clothing. So the fox, it's got this beautiful yellowy orangey green tinge to the background of that. Smart, strong partner or mate, wise teacher. The fox is an enchanting creature with plenty of mystique to go around. Fox personalities are skillful in business and also make great teachers. They are quick to learn and adapt well to new situations. Foxes are ideal for life partners as they commit to relationships. For the long term, their natural charisma keeps things exciting. Fox energy helps us stay true to those most dear to us. When this card appears, reconnect to those you love. Foxes don't do well when they slip away. When in balance, magical, ingenious teacher, and monogamous. When out of balance, sneaky, unsure of their identity. Bring into balance, partnership and connection. So that was 3. We hit 3:33. Right now it's 3:34. I'm so glad. So that must mean to me, when I see 3:33 when I'm doing something, to me that means that I am directly connected to this fox and I need to look more into it. To me, that's my guides talking to me, telling me, hey, what you're doing right now is something special. So please look into that. Whatever numbers on the clock are special to you, don't try and do something at that time. Figure out what you're doing at that time. And your guides can talk to you through the clocks. And I really believe that. So, if I didn't show it already, here's that on the fox. And I'm so excited to unveil more of this deck with you guys because it's absolutely gorgeous. Coming next looks to be the snake. Yes, it does. Looks to be the snake. So come back and watch more with me, Jen the Taxidermy Witch. All my love to you on this beautiful in the middle of the night. Such a gorgeous time.